Today I'm filming the 2020 Mercedes-Benz AMG E53 sedan. And looking at this beautiful blue metallic exterior color, which is a $720 option. These headlights here are going to be full LEDs with an LED daytime running light with an LED turn signal here. There's some front parking sensors, a front-facing camera, the three-pointed Mercedes emblem here, this AMG style grille here, which has the mesh-like finish to it, the painted aluminum front lip splitter here. My tester has the company's 3-liter inline 6 power in this thing. It makes 429 horsepower, 384 foot-pounds of torque. It's paired with a 9-speed speed shift dual clutch transmission. I couldn't find the actual fuel economy numbers for this, but I know with the 2-door coupe, it gets 21 in the city, 28 on the highway, which is really good fuel economy numbers. So I know this is around the same thing because it weighs around the same thing. As this one sits, it weighs around 4,300 pounds. The engine is turbocharged, supercharged, and also electrified. It has a 48 mild hybrid system paired to it, so basically it helps with the lag, so you get off the belt a little faster. 0 to 60 in 4.4 seconds, but I've seen it as fast as 4 seconds. But let's look at the side proportions of the AMG E53 sedan. So looking at the side proportions of the AMG E53 sedan, starting with these tires and wheels, these are a 245/35 width tire. They're wrapped in this 20-inch rim design. I like the 5-spoke wheel design here. These rotors are cross-drilled and ventilated. They also have the AMG style brakes here. There's some badging here on the side fender here, which is a turbo badge. Also the 4MATIC all-wheel drive. Basically that's Mercedes all-wheel drive system. There is a LED side marker on the mirror cap. My Tesla has the optional panoramic sunroof. Your wheelbase is 115.7 with the overall length of 195.2. Let's take a look at the rear of the AMG E53 sedan. So at the rear here of the AMG E53, starting with these tail lights, these are a full LED design with an LED turn signal, an LED reverse light, and an LED brake light. You have to give it to Mercedes to give it for basically giving it is this sparkly like design here. There is some badging back here, which is your AMG badge, your 3-pointed Mercedes emblem here, and your E53 badging over there on the other side of the vehicle. Looking here at the lower part of your bumper, there is rear parking sensors, a stand-up backup camera with quad exhaust with this aluminum style trim. I can't wait till I get into the actual test drive to hear what that straight 6 really sounds like and handles. Open up the cargo back here. This does have a power lift gate. Mercedes raised the cargo back here at 13.1 cubic feet of space. When you get the actual coupe, the 2-door, it drops it down to 10 cubic feet of space. Open up this load floor here. Mercedes doesn't give you a spare tire or a fix-a-flat kit, so you might get run flat tires in your car. And also there is this tray here. You can press a little button here to unlock it and pull it out. This is actually an option, so basically you can put your purse or some items in there and close it down. Push it back in. And to let down those rear seats, you just pull this little lever here. The seats will fold down 60-40 split. But let's hop into the interior of the AMG E53 sedan. Looking at this beautiful exterior design of the AMG E53 sedan, this blue color here, which is a $720 option. Blue is my favorite color, so I would honestly get this exterior color. But walking to the AMG E53, you can rest your finger here. That will lock the door, and the mirrors will electrically fold in. And to unlock it, Mercedes does a sensor behind the door, and the mirrors will unfold. Open up this interior here. My Tesla has this black interior with the red stitching here. You can see it does look nice with the red stitching, but I wouldn't get an all black interior just because black, you can't really see a lot of things with the black, but the red stitching does make it give it a nice look. There is some red stitching here on the door panel here. This is nice leatherette material. 3-person memory seats with the 18-way driver adjustable seating here. 3-level heated seats, and this button here, you guys are wondering what this is for. This turns off the passenger's heated seats. If the passenger were getting out of the car and then turn it off, you can just click that button and it turns off the heated seats for them. Unfortunately, my Tesla is missing the cool seats here. And my Tesla also has the Mercedes sound system with this metal speaker cover with this beautiful carbon fiber. You guys can see here on the screen is picking it up from the camera. The mirror switches have a nice high quality switch to them. It is press up, press down for R4 windows. There is some mirror controls down here as well. This nice aluminum metal door handle here with more red stitching here. Additional storage down here with your trunk release. You do get a lumbar support here, lower part of your seating here. There is your headlight fixtures here with your lane keep assist, parking sensors. You can turn off with that power sunshade in the rear, and you also can raise this car as well. This AMG wheel here is a power to telescoping, but getting inside the AMG, E53 really quick, closing the door. Door has a nice solid slam, but to fire up the AMG, just put your foot on the brake and press the start stop button here, which is tucked behind the transmission selector here. As you can see, I have the car in sport mode already. And when you click this button here, that opens up the baffle once the car starts right up, because mind you, this has a 48 mild hybrid system. So Tesla has the two 12.3 head units here, and unfortunately it doesn't have Hey Mercedes. As you guys can see, Hey Mercedes didn't ask me any questions because my Tesla doesn't actually have it. This is the actual old system that Mercedes used to offer. But unfortunately, I wish that it did, because as you guys can see, my Tesla, I'm waving my hand across the screen. It's not doing anything because you have to use this trackpad here, but we're going to talk about that a little later on. But the upper part of your dashboard here has this nice leather wrap material with the red stitching. The steering wheel here is a nice leather wrap steering wheel with metal paddle shifters, adaptive cruise control here. You can click out of this and rub your finger here on this little trackpad to show you different things like your navigation, your trip computer, your performance. Like it shows you your boost. This does have a twin scroll turbo, which gives this car a lot of boost. And mind you, this car makes 429 horsepower and 184 foot-pounds of torque. So it's going to basically show you your boost meter right there. Look at the 3-point start here. I like the AMG style steering wheel with the red stitching, and you can cycle through this pad here to mess with this 12.3 system here. But backing out of that really quick, unfortunately I wish that it was a touchscreen. Honestly, I wish that this was a touchscreen, but you can just rub your finger just like this on this portion to cycle through your radio presets, your navigation, your media. This has to have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Looking down here with these vents, these circular vents, Mercedes is known for their circular vents. There is some nice toggle switches for your dual climate control here, some hard buttons for your nav, your radio, your media, also for the vehicle, and your hazard buttons down here. There's some gloss piano black plastic here with a wireless charging pad inside here, a USB, two cup holders. We're closing that back. Looking at your dynamic mode, you have individual, slippery, comfort, sport, and sport plus. So you can hear the baffle opens when you put it into the sport plus setting, and you can also close the baffle with a click of this, just in case you don't wake your neighbors. There's an automatic start stop here with your 360 camera mode. You can look all around this vehicle. Mercedes is known for great resolution and one of the best backup cameras in the industry. You can just click that and it closes off. Your volume rotary dial, which is going to be here. And this rotary dial here under this trackpad, you can also click over left or right, and you can mess with different functions on the 12.3 system here. But putting the AMG 53 into reverse, my Tesla does have this clear backup camera trajectory with distance marker, and rear parking sensors for the front and rear. There is different camera modes here. Like I mentioned, when you click that P, it shows you the same exact thing, and the mirrors will tilt down for you so you can see what's behind you as well. And this little black portion here is just because the door is open in the rear passenger side here. But putting the car into park, the glove box here is damped, but it's not lined with felts. It's a decent size glove box. I love the carbon fiber trimming here with the red stitching. The seats in here are not aggressively bolstered, but there's some suede Alcantara red stitching, but nice Napa leather seats in here. Unfortunately, I wish they were cool seats, because on these hot summer days here in Miami, you will need these cool seats. And sometime in the winter, when we do have winters here, this heated seats will play a nice part. But Mercedes is known for their luxurious interiors. But let's hop into the back seat of the AMG E53 sedan. So getting to the back seat here of the AMG E53, closing the door. The door sounds nice and solid. The materials back here can be a nice leather wrap material. There is this manual sunshade to block out additional lighting, which is a part of an option. This metal cover speaker here, which has some carbon fiber with the red stitching, is part of an option too. Two mount pockets here, rear air vents back here. Open this little compartment down here. Does have a 12-volt with a household outlet here. This rear drivetrain shaft here does intrude into the third person's seating here, but Mercedes says the legroom back here is 35.8. When you go for the two-door model, it drops it down to 31.4. So the sedan has a little bit more legroom compared to the coupe. And pulling this armrest down here, there's additional storage here with two cup holders, and of course, give it to Mercedes to give you guys some fancy opening cup holders. And above me, there is this panoramic sunroof, which lets an additional light into this black cabin, which the red stitching does give it a nice look. But let's take the AMG E53 out and see how it performs with that straight six. So starting off in the 2020 Mercedes-Benz AMG E53. This has the company's 3-liter inline six. It makes 429 horsepower and 384 foot-pounds of torque. It does have the EQ boost, which makes 21 horsepower alone and 184 foot-pounds of torque. So put my foot down really quick. Mind you, this car weighs around 4,400 pounds. So this car is not light. It's pretty heavy, but with that 3-liter, it puts the power down just fine, and this thing glides. It's very smooth. I do hear a little road noise, but you know, that's with those 20-inch tires, which are optional as well. But visibility out of the AMG 53 is really good. These side mirrors are a decent size with blind spot monitoring. You do get emergency braking, road cross traffic alert. So Mercedes does have this thing with a lot of safety tech inside. And my Tesla doesn't actually have the Hey Mercedes function. But this thing rides really smooth, and that exhaust sounds pretty good with that 3-liter inline six, which is really good as well. Visibility from the front, there is 2 little bulges in the front of the hood, but it doesn't intrude into your visibility, but you can definitely see over them. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not sure if I like the BMW inline six or do I like the Mercedes on. But I'm gonna just keep it professional. Do a quick acceleration really quick. I'm gonna put it into the sport suspension here, and I'm gonna put it into sport mode. I'm gonna floor it. Oh god. Talking about putting the power down. I told you guys that exhaust is crazy. You heard the pops back there. That thing, Mercedes has done a good job. I feel like out of BMW and Mercedes, I'm going to give it to Mercedes because it sounds more aggressive when it comes to their exhaust system. I know you guys got probably hate me in the comments, but I'm just going to go with the Mercedes exhaust system because it sounds a little bit better than the BMW. Oh my god, with 429 horsepower, this thing feels like it has more horsepower compared to what they're saying on paper, basically. These paddle shifters are good. This does have the 9-speed speed shift dual clutch transmission, which is a AMG design transmission, and it shifts just fine. It's very fast. Oh man, it has a lot of cracks and pop-ups. Like I mentioned, Mercedes is doing their job when it comes to the exhaust sound as well. And I'm going to turn around because there's an accident. I'm not going to set myself up for failure. But overall, you guys can definitely make this AMG 53 a daily driver. Honestly, I couldn't find the actual fuel economy specs for this car. I couldn't find it, but I know with the coupe model, you get 21 in the city and 28 on the highway, so it might be around the same thing, and this one weighs a little bit more or a little less compared to the coupe model. Spending time with the AMG E53 sedan, my Tesla has a silky smooth inline six engine. Of course, the interior is going to be luxurious because it's a Mercedes-Benz. How much does a E53 sedan cost? Starting price for my Tesla is $73,800, which is including the blue metallic, which is $720. The driver's assistance package, the park assist package, the exterior LED light package, the Burmester sound system, the panoramic sunroof, the AMG Performance exhaust. My Tesla stickers for $85,345, including destination, which is $995. I'd like to give a special thanks to Jack for providing me with the AMG E53 sedan. If you're in the market for an AMG, and you can come to Mercedes-Benz of Cutler Bay and ask for Jack. And this is my full overview on the 2020 Mercedes-Benz AMG E53 sedan. Make sure you guys follow me on Instagram at DriveOnReviews, and please keep subscribing to my YouTube channel. I'll catch you all in the next video.